really want to say we react to crazy episode ever. Crazy episode ever. Episode 7 for free to the leaks. By the way, about that, yeah, that was the wrong video. I already watched that video, just didn't realize. Sorry, guys. Well, let's just watch this Iron Cameraman video.
Hi, guys. Iron Cameraman here.
Howdy.
Today we have a pretty sad video, and it's related again to the puzzle leak from Dafuk Boom, which I'll tell you about. You can tell by this leak that one of the characters featured on it is going to die.
Who gonna be? No, probably. Probably. I hope so.
And what if I told you that Astro Juggernaut would be the one responsible for that death? But that's for later, as the bigger question of interest is who will be the one to die in this episode, or maybe just start dying slowly, bit by bit. That character is on this leak puzzle, and there's no way you're going to guess who it is.
The egg toilet! Wait a minute, but it says something here, but it a insane? Something but it's insane. I don't know. It says something but a insane, I guess. I don't know. I can barely see it.
It is. But besides that, we need to have a good laugh, and we'll do that with the help of our favorite steak. After all, he recently did a broadcast where he was trying to find out as much as he could from Boom about the new episode, but as you know, Dafuk was just messing with him, which caused some of the jokes to get out of hand. Another thing Dafuk was just trying to find out.
Okay, this is a more high quality. Hold on, just guys, let's just zoom in. Enhance! But it is insane. I think that's it. I don't know.
Out as much as he could from Boom about the new episode, but as you know, Dafuk was just messing with him, which caused some of the jokes to get out of hand.
Hey, yo!
Another thing you and I should discuss is what's going to happen in the new episode after all, besides the death of one of the characters. And we're not just going to predict the plot, we're going to talk about Event X, which will
I'm back, guys. Let's just continue.
Change all the TV men once and for all.
Wait, what?
We're going to talk about Event X, which will change all the TV men once and for all. Perhaps for the better, or perhaps to further alienate them from the Alliance. Well, I think you've figured out without me that today is going to be interesting.
Yes.
So let's get started. But before we continue, subscribe to the channel and put like to support me and not miss the latest news about the series. Let's go. First, let's talk about the puzzle leak itself. Dafuk sent several YouTubers pieces of the same spoiler. It's in front of your eyes right now. Here we see Plunger Woman, Cameraman Heavy, Astro Interceptor, apparently he was the one in the previous spoilers, and Astro Destroyer. And in the middle, you can see the red eyes that belong to Astro Juggernaut. You can also spot something right here in this corner, to the left of Heavy. It's most likely Astro Toilet, but it could also be Astro Scorpion. Since the spoiler has Juggernaut's eyes on it, it's likely that Astro Scorpion could be the one paired with him, since he saved him. And it seems to me that Astro's technology could very well have gotten Astro Scorpion back into shape in such a short time, especially since we haven't seen him in a while, and it would be interesting to see him in his new form. But it's still unlikely, even though it sounds plausible. The spoiler shows two inscriptions. The inscription in the middle, someone is dying, and the inscription at the bottom means, but not me. What does that mean? First, I'll start by reminding you that Dafuk doesn't do captions just for fun, and very often spoiler captions pop up in the story. For example, we can remember the G-Man spoiler for episode 73, which had the caption, "Will I survive?" Eventually, in the episode itself...
Not the G-Man, all the Titans got one of those leaks with the tagline, will I survive? Spoiler warning, they all survived. Yeah.
G-Man says those same words, only in an affirmative tone. You may also recall the first spoiler for the third part of episode 70, where Dafuk sent us a photo of the first Skibidi toilet with the caption, "Something must remain secret." And in this part, the secret agent repeats those words to Plunger. Even the troll leak for season 23 showed this, where both the troll leak and the original use the same words, and were spoken by the same character, namely the secret agent. And so, judging by the fact that this has become a tradition, I don't think Dafuk will make an exception. But who's going to say those words? I have a theory that it will be Astro Juggernaut speaking, and here's why. First, it's trivial for this character to be able to talk, which Astro Juggernaut did in episode 75. Second, It is Juggernaut's eyes that are located in the middle of the frame. Unlike the rest of the characters who are clearly visible, and they are in black and white, Juggernaut, on the other hand, can barely be seen, and he's also the only one with color. Thirdly,
Yes.
Astro Juggernaut has motivation, as his little friend, the Mini Juggernaut, was killed in episode 75. As we can see, he loves his comrades very much,
Yes.
and was angry
His
at
son, Jonas Jr.
the killing of one of
JJ.
them. Of course, in that case, he should be taking revenge specifically on the agents and Skibidi toilets that were in this episode, such as cameraman Shelby and Hybrid Woman. But I
Pretty.
don't think he's going to find them and take revenge on them. Rather, he'll just kill everyone he sees, like Speakerman Titan did in episode 58.
Probably.
And fourth, he's a strong enough character and capable of damaging even Titans. To doubt that he can't do that is a big mistake. But who will die?
Yes.
In general, you can list a lot of all sorts of characters who can die. SWAT Mutant, for example. His history and abilities have been revealed to us, so he could be the one who dies. It would be pretty painful for the audience to watch him die. Either Giga Chad Mutant or Hybrid with a circular saw who will decide to sacrifice themselves for a cause. Still,
I hope
they've
not.
been with us for 15 episodes now. There's no point in talking about DJ and Michael Jackson because DJ is immortal and the strongest character in the series, and Michael
Yes.
Jackson is just Michael Jackson. But then who could it be? Let's take another close look at this spoiler. We see that it shows 4 characters: 2 Astros, Plunger Woman, and Large Cameraman.
Egg. Juggernaut. It shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 characters actually. The egg toilet. 2 Astros. Large camera with machine gun, plunger woman, and the Juggernaut.
It is clear that these 2 Astros can definitely die, as they are
Yes.
not particularly needed in the plot. But also, let's listen again to the words on the spoiler: someone dies, but not me. Note that it doesn't say someone has already died. It says someone is dying. It might be Heavy Cameraman, but I have a theory that
I
it will
hope
be
not.
Plunger Woman.
What?
You'll say, but she's just starting to reveal herself. Why would Dafouk take her out? And my answer is, maybe Camera Woman will be hit by a time grenade or something, or maybe she'll be very badly injured and it won't be clear for a few episodes whether she'll survive or not. That would be a great move from Dafouk.
No,
and
it's
we
not.
know he's a genius for plot twists. Since we can't incapacitate her
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't.
now,
That is stupid.
Dafouk can play on our feelings, like showing that Plunger Woman is not well and may die.
Shut up.
But no
Don't
one
like it.
notices it, or she doesn't show it herself. And this plot move could very well kill her, and even the plot armor can't save her. So basically, a slow death like a virus. We've discussed the puzzle, but what about
up.
episode 77? Most likely, this installment will show us some X event
Why
that
does
could
no
be
one mention if Diego? Hold on. What about if the full moon has a secret? Now she's mentioning. See that also the Juggernaut can die. What if in the next episode Juggernaut actually dies?
fatal for either the Alliance or Astro. See, there have been moments like this before in the series where something global and unexpected happens that causes it to cripple either the Alliance or the Skibidi toilets. For example, events like the death of the scientist in episode 70,
Yes.
the Astro toilets attack in 74, the Speakerman Titan being infected,
TV man getting backstory by infected Speakerman in 47.
and other such twists and turns. And it's likely that 77 Part 3 will be no exception.
Yeah.
As I said, it could happen to either the Astro or the Alliance. It's unlikely, of course, that the Astro will have something like this, because as we know, they're a pretty strong race, and it's unlikely that anything can break them. Even more so, the Astro Juggernaut might show up in this episode. The Alliance, on the other hand, could very well have it. As you may remember from last video, I made the assumption that all the girls would show up in Part 3, and it's clear that they won't be coming alone. It is unlikely that their race leaders would let them go on such an important and dangerous mission alone. From this, we understand that on the battlefield may be one of the TV men. Therefore, Event X could be the death of one of the TV men. Why is this so important, you ask? It's simple. As we know, TV men very rarely appear on the battlefield and run away in case of any danger. They don't like to risk their lives for others, favoring themselves over the rest of the agents in the Alliance. Remember that 75 episode where Astro toilet samples were more important to them than the agents who stayed on the battlefield? And the death of any TV man will be Event X, as even ordinary fighters of this race have never died in battle. Many of them have never even fought. So this could be a game changer, but not to say in a bad way. Why do I think that? You may ask me. Look, we've seen how TV Man Titan feels about the alliance with G-Man, and it's likely that he'll reject it in every way possible. Yeah, and I don't think the other TV men take the opposite stance. If we remember how badly they treated their allies, they are unlikely to have much sympathy for former enemies. Though we have exceptions in the form of TV Woman and possibly the Scientist TV Man.
No. Maybe. No. I don't know.
Which is why the death of one of the fighters might make their entire race think twice. Is it worth going it alone against an enemy as powerful as the Astro? Or is it better to unite with everyone and work as a team? I think you can see that the TV men are likely to choose. You may also recall the interview where Dafuk said that it might take extreme measures to unite TV Man Titan and G Toilet. So why wouldn't the death of one of TV Titan's race agents be that extreme measure? Maybe you and I have been digging very deep for those words, and that's why we haven't found a definitive answer. And this assumption could put the whole puzzle of this mystery together. Well, on this occasion, my team and I have again made a small concept for this theory. There is nothing interesting here, but it looks good and summarizes my theory. Write in the comments what you think about the theory and the concept we made. Also, as you know, recently there was stream from YouTuber Steak, where he showed the last spoiler of Dafuk's puzzle leak, in which we finally learned the full phrase, "Someone is dying." But aside from this important event, there was a lot of stuff going on in the streamer, from funny and amusing moments to Steak being blocked by Boom in Discord. One of the funny details was that the spoiler that Steak collected had an egg on it. This again referred us back to the joke about Steak himself, which is now linked to the egg meme. And then Dafuk told Steak that he was willing to give him his channel password to release the episode himself. While that certainly sounds interesting, I don't think Steak would be able to put out the episodes himself. After all, he doesn't make them, right? But seriously, the Steak jokes didn't end after that. When Steak said that he likes balls, Boom answered him. The officer of balls took away your account. And after that, Steak couldn't write to Dafuk anymore, so he hit himself with a stun gun out of anger. In principle, the stream, as usual, turned out to be quite interesting and very thrashy. But still we learned something important, namely that Dafuk knows how to steal accounts with the help of balls, officer. Well, seriously, this very stream put together the puzzle that we talked about at the beginning of the video. Otherwise, it's just a regular Steak stream. I hope you enjoyed this video. Put like and subscribe to the channel. With you was Iron Cameraman. Good luck and bye.
No. Well, thanking. That was an interesting video. Gotta say myself. I want to feel about TV men dying. I don't like to feel about Plunger Woman being the first of that like a virus. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No. It's very interesting. But the other theory about TV men dying, that is a very interesting thing. Well, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.